Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is your host with the most, White Boy 7th Street. Welcome back to some more Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the war game type. I'm really glad that they brought this mode back. You might remember it from Vanguard. It's a 3-part match, and the enemies get a chance on offense and defense. If I were to make an analogy, it's kind of like NFL overtime football. So basically what I'm trying to do is delay and hold them off for as long as I can. I built up the wall. I'm here kind of camping, throwing as much explosives that I can. We're gonna get breached from the behind, and as I built the wall, they can destroy the wall. So I'm gonna take that guy out. There's some LMG crossfire. I am going to throw a tactical smoke down and build back better and build the wall. That's how we unite both the left and the right. So we're gonna go down, unfortunately, but to be honest, I did a pretty good job of delaying them, and I'm right back on the action. So if you like objective based game types where you're throwing your body on the B flag in the open, you're totally exposed, playing the objective, and it's not about KD. I don't even think they count KD in this game type, because thank God I went negative in this video to be fully transparent, and there's an enemy on the other team that gets over 100 kills. Let's see who wins and who loses. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. These matches can last pretty long, maybe 15 minutes on each side, and basically if the enemy blows up the missile at the end, you can see we're on part 2 of 3 right now, and this is a familiar map, Call of Duty 4 Crossfire. And I thought it was just Modern Warfare 2 maps. This is a Modern Warfare 1 map. I guess they did have it in the Modern Warfare 2 as like a DLC at one point. So I'm glad they brought this map back. There is a tank and it has a turret on top. I kind of feel like a turret on the second story right here. We're going to get a nice little triple kill. But you have to escort the tank. I'm pretty sure this was in Vanguard or World War II. One of those games had this war game type, and it's kind of like Overwatch where you have to escort the tank, be by it, and then it pushes forward. There's some things that you can build in the middle of the road, like tank barriers, and the enemy team has to deal with that and explode it. Speaking of explosions, look at this third-person perspective of my dumbass throwing back that frag grenade. Is this another COD 4 map? Anyways, so basically they push forward, and we're gonna go to stage 3 of 3 on defense, and instead of capturing like an area effect in domination like part 1, now they have to plant the bomb, kind of like search and destroy. Now they already planted the A bomb, so we're on the B bomb. Don't worry, if you want to see a full perspective of the war game type, I'm going to show a more full version on the offensive side, because sometimes on defense, you know, you're getting killed and killed and killed. A lot of explosions, a lot of frag grenades coming. You can see it's kind of chaotic, it's kind of crazy, and on offense that can be the same way. But you don't even have to play the objective in this game type, to be honest, if you're a good Overwatch and you can provide covering fire and take people off the objective and play a part from a distance. So basically we did a really good job on defense here. It's going to go into like triple overtime pretty much, really back and forth here, and that guy just destroyed us because I'm just like, I'm running. The bombs are like going off. There's noises, like the noise is crazy in this game. Not only are there plenty of explosions, but it's like I've been doing a lot of sound effects in my commentaries. I gotta look at the analytics. There's probably a significant drop off, or maybe people like to listen to that as ASMR, and it goes up in a weird kind of way. But I hope you guys like my sound effects. But the noise are crazy. There's like alarms blaring and beeping on the map, like the red and white flashing lights. It's kind of crazy, and it's very intense. It kind of reminds me of World at War, but it has the same name, but it's not the same, and I don't want it to be confused like I was confused here. It was like overtime mode right now, which is about 15 minutes, and I thought I had to defuse the bomb, and my dumbass just gave the guy with 100 kills a few more of them. So you can kind of see why I did a bunch of editing and left some parts out of us on defense, because I didn't do any editing for the gameplay for the last 3 minutes, and I just been in the meat grinder, lucky to go 1 for 1. But to be honest, I think we did a pretty good job here on defense, because we're at the 15-minute overtime mark, and I think this is pretty symbolic. I feel like this was me on the final cinematic. Obviously, it's the same cinematic every single time. They're not going to have like a Groot or a Nicki Minaj right on the bomb. And why does, like, wouldn't that body have pressed the big red button? It's not like a plastic cover over it. That doesn't matter. So we're going to switch perspectives here and go on the offensive. And we're going to go straight to the A flag and get a nice quick capture, way quicker than the enemies did. So that's the name of the game, War. We're trying to get a quicker score than the enemies did, which they pushed it to overtime. If we can get it any time before 50 minutes, we get the W. So this is a pretty good start. Not a lot of action, but we did capture the flag. And to me, that's what it's all about. I love playing the objectives. I love going for the win, because it doesn't matter if you're Tom Brady in the Super Bowl with 10 interceptions. As long as you get the W in the Super Bowl, that's all that matters. But I don't think the 10 interceptions is going to help. But anyways, I'm going to go for the B flag. Now, I think smokes are a big importance, because this is quite an open field. There's a lot of area that you could be exposed from. I mean, I'm in the smoke and I'm still getting attacked somehow. You notice on the other side there's a buildable sandbag. On this side there's not a buildable sandbag. So there is a slight advantage tactically from the defensive side. And in Call of Duty World at War's war game type, it was a symmetrical map. So it was more of like a tug of war. If I have this as NFL overtime football, I would say World at War is kind of more of tug of war. So we're at part 2 of 3. We kind of pushed them back there, captured the SAM turret site. Now we're going to push the tank very effectively. You saw we captured the flag way quicker than they did, and we're going to push the tank a lot better. So this early momentum's got to give us a huge advantage when we get to part 3 of 3, which is kind of a meat grinder. So you got to see me utilize this tank turret and take out a few of those AI in the turrets on the rooftops. If you don't take out those AI, it seems like the tank takes a few seconds to line up its main, turret and shoot a rocket. And honestly, I feel like we're kind of catching the enemy off guard right now. They are not set up. They did get these anti-tank tracks in the middle of the road. You just got to shoot a few rockets. Thankfully, there's a default demolition class that has all these explosives available. I'm going to get into the turret again. I got a few AI kills. I got a few player kills, but more importantly, we escorted the tank maybe 33% of the way. You can see in the top middle of the screen the progress that we have made so far. I think smoke grenades are very, very important. Obviously, an enemy can delay the tank if they're nearby it, and this is kind of like a cheesy spot where you can get it through a very kind of difficult situation. There's a few, nooks and crannies the enemies can be in, and there's a few vehicles as well that the tank has to like explode. You can see right there. Okay, right there is what I'm talking about. I didn't kill that AI in the building to the left, and the tank had to take a second to kill it. So again, I can't be mad for dying. Like, if I'm dying for the objective, I feel like this is kind of trench warfare in like World War I, World War II. If you're fighting for every inch, I guess we can go back to our NFL analogy. It's like 4th and 1 every single time, and we're doing the tush push, pushing this tank with the drone, getting the double kill. That's gonna open up a big opening on their right flank, and this tank is just sprinting towards the finish line, and you love to see it. We're being way more effective than the enemy team was. And even though we gotta die right here, look at these guys, cowards, camping in the back, prone. Okay, you're gonna get 100 kills. I hope you can defend us, because we're going into your bunker below ground, and we're gonna plant that bomb and plant a virus deep into your hard drive. So like I said, just pure momentum right here. Great start for the team, getting a plant down, I'm going to go prone right here. Just try to defend. Maybe throw a few of these drones. You know, it's kind of a beautiful sight to see. If you take a glance at the mini map, I see 5 of 6 blue dots around the objective. Now we got 6 of 6. We're holding it down right now. We're going to explode the A site, and we're going to try to make an early rotation over to the B bomb site. Throw a smoke grenade down. Teamwork makes the dream work. Teammate goes down right here, but we trade, and you get to see from the offensive side, the enemy built up this wall. I have to plant a C4, wait a few seconds, and it is a true deterrent. You can see my teammate to the right just decided we're not going to go this way. Throw a few breacher drones. I mean, I did breach the wall. Why not throw a few breacher drones? RPG, just trying to destroy anything in our sights. Throw a smoke. That's going to make a little bit of space, and then we're going to get absolutely melted right here. But man, it's only up to one objective. That's the main focal point. There's not a lot of head glitches. It's kind of awkward. You're exposed. So I think these smokes, again, are very important. You can see a group of 4 pushing together. That's very important. We're going to kind of take this control area for a second, go out of bounds. That was a mistake, but my teammates got to get 2, take control of the high ground. We're going to get the bomb planted down right now, and you can see how crazy and intense this game type is. So I don't know what the hell I did. This was a error. I don't know if I'm playing Mr. Mime, doing some mimery, but I think, again, wow, that was a tragedy. There's a bunch of frag grenades exploding. If I could create my own damn classes, I would have like a flak jacket class, but I don't even know. Like, I'm just exploding, dying so many times to explosions, but I'm throwing my own explosions. So, hey, I can't be blamed. I know I got to defend up here. I'm vulnerable from right here. I want the objective. I want to plant, type, baby, type. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Oh, no. I felt in that situation I should have slid right there. And for some reason, that's ingrained in my memory. I recorded this yesterday, this gameplay, and I still remember, like, I felt in that moment I should have slid because I was too exposed. Like, I needed to get low. Like, that guy got low. I'm about to get low, you know what I'm saying, with the seatbelt on. Okay, anyways, we got the plant down, and I think this is mastermind objective play. Hey, I might not get 100 kills, but baby, I am clutch right here. We're going to throw the smoke in the corner so it covers my beautiful self. And I'm looking at the objective because when the objective can change color, you can be exposed by smoke. I shouldn't have shot right there. I think that was a mistake. I should be low-key on the radar. Boom, got one. That was important. That was important, baby. That was the one. That's the one that sealed the deal. We got it done in 8 minutes. They did it in 15. Look at this dumbass. Get the hell out of here. Let me press this button and get some Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? Send that drone to my front door, Jeff Bezos. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button. I would appreciate it. You know I love it when you like it. Look at the KDs and be proud of my victories, baby. Subscribe, like, and favorite. Peace.